All right, well, Crucible is fixed. When I say fixed, I mean it's going to get better. I literally just got home from work, I think 10 minutes ago. I've been waiting to make this pretty much all day since I read it, so here we go. Anyway, Heresy, Crucible updates, blah, 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 Crucible Strike staff. Crucible Strike team here, the people that allegedly do things at Bungie. Allegedly, I say the people that do things at Bungie now. Yippee! All right. A lot to get into before Heresy releases. Trials of Osiris rework, moving Trials away from a flawless to a get 7 wins on a card system. It rewards streaks, multiple tiers, and provides aesthetic rewards, being the end goal rather than adept weapons. Adding new rewards, including an armor set, shell ships, bear emblem. We haven't had any of these for a very long time. And simplify matchmaking. Provide a selectable alternative experience that's closer to the Iron Banner in terms of reward structure and matchmaking to get more players into the Trials ecosystem. Thank God. All right. Reworking matchmaking pretty much in the way that kind of competitive points work. Because right now comp sucks. It's a bad playlist. It's hard to grind because of the way the calculations work. Even if you can get people to play it. Also, Players Organization, using what they ordered the last year to consolidate and solidify our players into options that better represent the experience Destiny PvP offer, thus splitting the population into many separate slices. Introducing Iron Banner Quick Play. Relaxed variant of Iron Banner using open skill matchmaking to provide minimal stratification and focus on the less serious game modes. So basically, if you choose an open skill matchmaking, there's a pretty good chance if you're a bad player, you're going to get stomped. There's a chance if you're a top tier player, you're going to have fun stomping. That's what this means. Cool. Just some baseline nerfs to everything. Nerfs to ability. Ability spam is going to be less powerful. You're going to get supers less quick. Huge unpowered knockout melees no longer spawn diamond lances on kills against players. Awesome. It never made sense why getting a kill with a melee weapon, getting a kill with melee when it wasn't a charged melee was able to spawn an ability. It just didn't make sense, and active energy refund on Prismatic decreased by 20% in Crucible. It was too much to keep Prismatic going for that long. Added 10% cooldown penalties super, so there's more of a trade-off to picking these subclasses modes where super timing can be vitally important, like Trials and competitive. So, Trials of Osiris. Trials is not fun, rewarding to average or below average players. True. If you can't go flawless, there's pretty much no reason to play Trials right now. There's no reason. It's hard to farm rolls. The guns you get, and I wouldn't really say that they're bad, but there are better alternatives everywhere. The allure of going flawless in Trials is getting the adept weapon. That's pretty much it. In terms of rewards, there's been a lack of a complete black hole of aesthetic rewards for a very long time, and weapon rewards have consistently not been best in class. Yeah, there hasn't been a best in class weapon since Igneous Hammer got nerfed, since Shiver's Wrath got nerfed. It really hasn't been many best in classes. Now, I don't think that Trials should have best in class. Best in class really should swap. I hate to say, there's always going to be something that's best in class, and to have something that's best in class be locked behind the sweatiest game mode in the entire game, it always felt awful by virtue of it being gatekept by people who were just better than you. Finally, they want to solve the issue where fire team-based matchmaking make it too difficult to play with friends. Awesome. I hate playing with friends. I'm good enough to go flawless solo right now, but I'm not good enough to go flawless while playing with my friends. It's just as simple as that. And that's the way it has been for a very long time. I haven't been able to play with my friends in a very long time. It is so frustrating to actually play with people. I haven't been able to do it in many, many months. We need to do this in a way that does not sacrifice the enjoyment for our solo players and make up most of the population. There's a reason why we make up most of the population. Because it is too difficult to play with our friends. Alright. Currently scheduled to be released in Heresy Act 2. So, we'll get this eventually. The rework for Heresy improved rewards by stepping back from required flawless, so TLDR, instead of having to go flawless, 7 wins, and you get to go to the Lighthouse no matter how many losses. If you win 7 times, you can go to the Lighthouse. Once per card. You win 7 times, you go to the Lighthouse. You can earn it once per week. Now, they changed the flawless reward to a weekly win streak from 1 to 7 wins in a row, which can be earned once per week. It must be true win streaks. There are no mercies here. So you people saying, oh, it's going to be too easy. No mercies. No mercies. You have to win 7 true wins in a row. 7. It's been quite a while since I haven't had to use a Mercy. Usually all my flawlesses take 8 games. I usually lose one. I haven't gotten a true 7-win flawless ticket in quite a while. Note, earning a higher tier weekly win streak award will grant lower tier weekly win streak awards that have not yet been claimed. Which, we'll get to that in just a second. Earned on, so the repeatable chest earned on every lighthouse visit until flawless patch is earned, basically. If you keep on visiting the lighthouse, this is what you're going to get. Pretty much it. Prisms, base trials weapon, armor, ciphers, 3 ciphers, not 10. Chance for shards and adept trials weapons chances. You have 2 chances to earn weapons with each lighthouse chest. The chances for a drop are dependent on your highest weekly win streak and numbers of wins completed as a full fire team. Chances are not additive. Important. They're separate, meaning if you win 7 games as a trio and then get a 3-win streak, you will get 2 adepts from lighthouse chests. If you win 1 game as a solo and get a 1-win streak, you will have 1 15% chance and 1 30% chance for an adept, so you can still technically get 2 adepts. Tiny bit, a little bit hard to wrap my head around that one. Basically speaking, you can kind of progress multiple cards at the same time, as long as you're earning flawless passages. Getting the win streak. Weekly win streak, this is a chance based on your longest win streak, not the longest win streak on your current passage. 30% chance for a 1-win, 60 for a 2-win, 3 or more win, 100% chance a win is a trio. 1 to 7 wins, it scales from 50 to 100%. Now, weekly win streaks, this is what you get. For a 1-win streak, which is 1 win, Tor's Prism Shards, mod, these things. Pause if you want to read these, I'm not going to go down. Basically, where it starts to get interesting, 5, 6, and 7. First time only, you get 3 emblems, guaranteed. Life of the Lost, Flawless Empyrean, Sunward Ordeal. You get the Trial Shader, and it's a list of them, a list of all the Trial Shaders that have ever been in the game, 1 per week. And work progress towards the Trials Ghost Shells, and progress towards the Trials Vehicles. You also get a Memento, Trials Weapon, and you get the yellow Trials Glow. For 6 wins, you get the white Trials Glow. For the 7-win streak, you get the red Trials Glow. Woo! And you unlock a new flawless passage that enables progress on a new stat tracker. You get an adept and a base weapon. Good rewards, cosmetic rewards, the yellow, whites, and reds. I hope these are more prominent than the glows used to be. I doubt this, but we'll see. Maybe on the new armor, it'll be good because we are getting new armor. We'll see. After the completed lighthouse package, after you've earned access to the lighthouse, your package will change to a completed lighthouse package, which utilizes weekly performance-based matchmaking if everyone on your fire team is in a completed lighthouse, aka flawless trials package. Now, this is just a bunch of words that I have no idea, but basically, it's, from what I understand, it exists as the adept pool exists now. It utilizes open skill. If anybody on your fire team, if anybody in your fire team is on a lighthouse package, if you still haven't earned all the weekly win streak awards, you can still reset your lighthouse passage and try again. Mentioned players who have gone to the lighthouse and continue to play completely lighthouse package will get additional rewards for the highest weekly win streak. Higher win streaks can increase your drop chance compared to lower ones, or allow chances to gain additional exclusive rewards. We're also experimenting with a mini jackpot rewards from materials, which are small additional chances or double or triple rewards. Basically, these are the chances you are going to be getting items based on your win streak. You can pause, zoom in out. I'm not going to go down and read this. It scales. It scales, essentially. Just read it. Now, in terms of the Flawless Passage, players who've earned the 7 weekly win streak will be awarded a Flawless Passage, and the repeatable Lighthouse chest rewards will be folded into their post-win drop chances, alongside higher chances to earn cosmetics in the new Trials emblem. You also get to progress at the Flawless Win Streak stat tracker, which tracks your longest win streak earned while playing on a Flawless Passage. This is basically, alright, well, I won 7 wins. How many wins after 7 can I get without losing? Because there's no mercy. One wrinkle is that earning those long win streaks may be slightly more challenging than it has been in the past because of the opened skill bracket. And it utilizes the weekly performance-based matchmaking of everybody on your fire team. There's very few players who can earn this passage. It works on a hybrid system. It only spent a short period of time looking for their similar players before reverting to an open skill, so that it doesn't increase matchmaking times or reduce connection quality. Basically, we're not going to be stuck in orbit for a long time looking for players or playing against the same people over and over and over again, because naturally this pool of players is going to rapidly, very, very, very rapidly burn itself out. This is a This is a flame, not only burning itself from both ends, but it's burning itself in like 5 different directions at once. Earning the flawless patches weekly, but your only thing that increments the new flawless is stat tracker. Previous tracker, flawless tickets has been locked. It will no longer increase, but can still be displayed on emblems. Basically, Grenadier Jake, congratulations. You have the record for the most flawless tickets ever. Nobody will ever be able to beat that on the stat tracker, even if they want to. Congratulations. In terms of the passage, this is why they're doing this. Iron Banner averages 3x participation. Iron Trials, excuse me. Iron Banner averages more than 3 times daily participation. In the last 4 years, Trials has had more than 20% daily participation, only 18 times, which is the exact number of days Iron Banner had less than 20% participation. The worst performing Iron Banner during that period had almost identical participation to the best performing run of Trials over the same period. So for anybody who has ever said that people like Trials of Osiris more than Iron Banner, that has literally never been true. Ever. I mean, in terms of like population numbers. Now you can say in terms of public perception, sure, maybe the most committed of us like Trials of Osiris as a concept better than we like Iron Banner, just because some think it is a more rewarding, or it rewards better, items. You like the guns more you get out of Trials than Iron Banner. In any case, confirmed for the past 4 years, Iron Banner has been king shit. Trials has sucked. In terms of player population, we've all known this. We've all known this. This isn't a surprise. Even on its best day, Trials was still worse than Iron Banner. That's what this says. Compared to IB, players are not able to go constantly flawless, find Trials to be unapproachable due to the lack of rewards, how unfair the games feel with random matchmaking and lobby balancing. For a mode that needs a high population to thrive, it's problematic. Because of this, people do not play the game, which make Trials 10 to 15% harder. I wonder how they got that number. And it perpetuates the cycle. It's a self-perpetuating curve. People don't play because there's no players, because you're playing the same people, so people don't play, and it just keeps on going. Anyway, this patch allows players to take advantage of the improvements of the base rewards. Essentially speaking, playing on the new passage will grant access to the following rewards: reputation, engram, chance for a base weapon, and a small amount of progress towards the ghost shell from the knockout list. In the losses, you grant reputation 10 times more than what's currently given for losses. Awesome. It feels like you just waste your time by losing a game of Trials right now because you just don't get reputation. In terms of additive extra, playing in a full fire team grants bonus rep, chance for a weapon, and chance for an engram. Awesome. Playing in 3s. The bonus loot on paper was always nice, but it always sucked. Playing with a clanmate on top of it grants bonus rep. Now, for the challenges, win 50 rounds and then win 7 games. That's pretty standard. Now for the rewards. Oh, we got some new armor. Drip of Osiris. Oh, despite the name, I don't like the way it looks. New emblem. It's on a point system, so now it's not randomly dropped, which is awesome. If you hit the upper limit of points and won the pool's 1,000 points, you're guaranteed a cosmetic from that pool. Earning any cosmetic from the pool resets your points. This is like the old myth back in the day of, if you do 25 runs of Vaulted Glass, you are guaranteed to get the Vex Mythic Glass because it's on a point system. I don't think that was ever true, but I still told people it. Sorry. Anyway, it's divided into ships, sparrows, ghosts, emblems. Anyway, new weapons. We have a Haka sniper. Sure. Okay. Left column, snapshot, lone wolf under pressure, incandescent envy assassin, slickshot, triple tap. Can already see where that's going. Right column, opening shot, closing time, discord, bait and switch, moving target, mortal target, 4 times the charm. There it is. We got triple tap 4 times the charm on a Haka aggressive frame sniper rifle once again, baby. Let's go. Another triple tap 4 times the charm chamber. This is casual. This is a bait weapon. I'm sure somebody will find use of this, not me though. Maybe bait and switch envious arsenal, but aggressive snipers aren't good in the damage meta right now. Snapshot opening shot is a good roll always for a sniper rifle. Under pressure opening shot. moving target snapshot. I think this will be a serviceable sniper rifle for everybody. There is nothing wrong with this sniper rifle. It will never be top tier because of its archetype. It's a Haka. It's aggressive, and it's probably going to be super bulky. Yeah, we'll have to see what the scope looks like. And they say we're bringing back an old favorite in the Exalted Truth. Who's a fan of this favorite? Not me. Ooh, I'm a fan now. Redacted. New perk, baby. New perk. Slide shot. Lone wolf. Destabilizing rounds. Moving targets in moment. Keep away. Withering gaze. Right column. The storm. Opening shot. Precision instrument. Magnificent howl. On a, I think this is a 180. Pretty sure it is. Redacted. One for all repulsor brace. Awesome. Sure. Good perk pool for 180. I'm going to use it. I'm going to make a point to use this just to make a video. I'm going to quote this. I'm going to save. Normally I don't save my videos when I'm done. I just kind of delete them. I'm going to take this clip and I'm going to make a video when I get the new Exalted Truth. We'll also be adding a third weapon. Whoa. Oh, the Inquisitor. Okay. All right. Well, we've already had the Inquisitor. I think. I'm pretty sure the Inquisitor. Pretty sure the Inquisitor's already in the game. New, yeah, the Inquisitor's already in the game, so it's just an Inquisitor refresh. Yeah, envious lone wolf, offhand, loose change, perpetual muscle slide shot, third detector, bait and switch, closing time, cascade point, fragile focus, jolting feedback, opening shot, precision instrument. It's still not going to be good. It's probably still not going to be good. It's probably still not going to be good. That's pretty much it. Closing time, slide shot, maybe opening shot, slide shot, but it's a slug. Offhand strike. Fragile focus, probably not. Offhand strike, opening shot, maybe. No, offhand strike wouldn't even work like that. That'd be funny. Anyway, pinnacle challenges. We already saw this. 50 rounds, win 7 games, easy. Now for rep, this is your rep. This is your rep scaler, and this is your percentages for getting a weapon. For a win, 50%, and for a loss, it's 33%. And if you're in a trio, no matter what, it's 50%. Great. 50% chance, no matter what, grinding with the buddies. If you're going to get a Trials weapon, I appreciate and respect the hell out of the transparency that is being given to us with those odds right there. All right, Dominion, zone spawn after 40 seconds to 30 seconds. Thank God. Zone stank, 20 seconds to capture, up from 15 seconds. Thank God, there's nothing worse than these zones taking 15 seconds to capture. I mean, this it's gonna reward more passive gameplay. Yeah, this is gonna reward like way more passive gameplay. But admittedly, when that flag spawns, 20 seconds is a lot of time. Like, people aren't gonna be able to just stay on the point and hope that they can't TTK, that they hope they can't out time to kill us. And neutral special spawning at 30 seconds instead of 20 seconds, it's going to slow the game down. It's going to slow Dominion down a little bit. I think it's going to be a good thing for the health of the game that the zone is going to take 20 seconds to capture, up from 15. We'll see how it plays with it spawning after 40 seconds instead of 30, and neutral special spawning at 30 seconds instead of 20 is less special and less abilities in the game is good for the health. All right, fire team-based matchmaking. Let's see. Let me see if I understand these cards, because this PNG wouldn't load when I was reading it at work. Trios players didn't increase when freelance went away, but solo players increased dramatically. Most solo players only played during freelance weekends. On average, less than 25% of them stuck around on non-freelance weekends. This is when they were doing the specific freelance game mode. We would be remiss, of course, if we don't mention fire team-based matchmaking before we explain, blah, blah, blah. Those are their changes. Instead, starting in Heresy Act 3, we will now allow duos to match trios right off the bat in both trials and competitive. So we can have a trio on one team, and on the other team, it is a duo and a solo. That is going to suck. That's going to suck. Wow. This will continue to allow duos to play with our 3v3 playlist without making it feel like an advantage that they're gonna play trios, and this sucks. I mean, it's gonna stop a lot of hard carries, I guess. We've not enabled this in the past for the solo player that gets brought into the match to fill out the dual team. It always feels like a bad experience to trade on their team. It's basically like a lottery, you know, like whether or not like your solo is better than their solo if you're playing with a duo. But we'll be setting it up so that the solo that gets matched against a larger fire team just gets granted loss forgiveness. Oh man, I'm never not playing solo ever again. Wow. Skill rework. Are they restructuring ELO? In Heresy, we've taken the task of updating our internal skill rate. So ELO. And adding a new visual indicator players can see to measure performance. Ooh, okay. While skill ratings accurate and macro level, there's still a high chance that players 50 to 100 skill above another player is, in fact, the better player. There's room for improvement. Players have a similar skill. There are 3 main changes, making objectives on par with base kill for points. Objectives aren't tracked towards skill at all. Okay, that means players slay out but the objective and lose can end up with higher skill ratings than players with less kills but who play the objectives better win. In practical terms, skill has been defined for objective modes the same way for Slayer modes, which didn't always lead to an accurate indication of what players would contribute towards their team winning. Kills were vital, of course. Not all kills are created equal, of course. As Shaq said, you cannot capture zones if they're dead. They're going to add additional points to kills that are in service to the objective. For example, this could be something like kills while your team has zone advantage and control. Kills on an enemy that attempted to capture an allied zone. Okay, so it's just like a score calculation in-game. Also removing farmable points like damage dealt, revives along a skill streak. They're not true indicators of skill. Performance come underwater. Okay, so internal elo. Yeah, so they're basically redoing elo, kind of. What does it mean for you? In simplified execution, skill works effectively at taking points you earn each game and comparing them against your historical average, and your points earned by other players in the lobby. So yeah, it's just explaining elo. I'm not going to go down how it works. They're adding additional stats to the scoreboard, more modes, including longest kill chain and longest streak. That's cool. I like that. I like damage dealt too. Sometimes you see that, sometimes you don't. Competitive changes for the comp playlist. I hate the comp playlist because points are so stupid. It's hard to grind. When you can get a game, it's hard to grind. We heard the feedback. Wins and losses, add or remove a base value of 100 points. Performance bonuses give you between 1 to 10. Below average gives you minus 1 to 10. And there's going to be a better scaler and a skill modifier, base stats. Okay. Basically, max win, min win between 170 and 70, and between 130 lost and 130 lost. So it means you'll rank up quicker and rank down slower. If you're winning well, you'll rank up quicker. If you're losing worse, you'll rank down slower than you were last season. And also, by the way, hey, we're getting a new BXR battler, Redrix Stock. It is Stasis. Yes, I already read this one. This was the only thing I screenshotted and said this is huge. Yes, I screenshotted this in particular. I said, wow, huge. I love the battler. Haven't really used it that much recently, but I still love this weapon, and having a Stasis version of it is gonna be awesome. Encore, Lone Wolf, Perpetual Motion, Zen Moment, Offhand Strike, Rhyme Sword, Demolitionist. Perk column 1, it's not dead on arrival. Right column. Desperate Measures, Sword of Logic, Desperado, Headseeker, Rapid Hit, Kill Clip, Headstone. Ridiculous setup. This thing has everything for everyone. Everything. I can't even begin. Like, this thing has, like... what is it? I'm trying to do some math in my head right now. This thing has, like, 22 different combinations of perks that are good. You could do a lot with this thing. So much with this gun. This is a remarkably versatile pulse rifle, and this literally might be one of the best pulse rifles that they've ever added to the game period, even better than the battler. This is just better than the battler. If it is just the same stats, same archetype, same everything, just stasis with these perks, it's going to be better than the battler. We'll have to see. I'm going to be grinding for this. Also, new Ascendant emblem. They'll be raising the maximum rank cap from 10,000 to 15,000, allowing players at max rank to climb to the new Ascendant 0 division. I am never going to get that division, so it doesn't matter to me, but for those of you who will, earning Ascendant 3 will get you the Winner's Circle emblem, and getting to the Ascendant 0 division will get you this emblem right here. I think those are both really cool emblems. It's just, I don't have the time or patience to grind. I have the time and patience to grind for weapons. I don't have the time and patience to grind for these things. Oh, my song is hitting right now. Competitive quality of life updates. All right, so they're making some changes to collision. New logic will prevent zone from spawning. Okay, that makes sense. Testing a zone will flip it to neutral. Awesome. New zone will show up 20 seconds before it opens instead of 15. Menu will rotate faster. Great. Quick protection timer has been increased to 90 seconds. Beautiful. Slow capture collision, which will debut in will be private matches. Slow capture collision. Interesting. Twist on existing collision where the zone takes much longer to capture with a single point and then rotates locations. First teams capture 7 zone wins. Interesting. Interesting. I'll try playing this out. I'll try this one. Playlist organization. Base Crucible offers mostly unchanged for previous seasons. Control, competitive, rumble, and private matches. So the quick play rotation. So quick play. And small team quick play. Okay. Modified quick play. Okay. Events. And this is what it's going to look like. Countdown, competitive, control, supremacy, rumble, momentum control, private match. And this is what it's going to look like next. Season when there's Iron Banner around. In Heresy, there'll be a total of 6 matchmaking nodes active at any given time. 4 of those will utilize open skill. 1 will be rank-based, 1 will be outlier protection. All right. I see it. I'm liking the way this looks. I'm definitely liking the way this looks. Except for the fact that I never played Rumble. I'm liking the way this looks. I pretty much just always play Control anyway. New playlist, Iron Banner Quick Play Rotator. You're going to rotate between Eruption, Forge, and Tribute. Awesome. Lockdown, Checkmate Throwback. Hardware, Hardcore. Hardware was popular enough that we're bringing it back more often. I literally don't remember Hardware. Wondered what Trials would be like with no abilities. Now's the time to see for yourself. Elim Domination. Okay, so Trials without abilities. Cool. Playlist rewards. The Warlord Spear Adaptive Arc Trace Rifle. This is new. Yeah, this is new. Cool. Two new perks. Redacted. Dynamic Sway, Envy's Assassin, Rewind Wounds, High Impact, Hipfireless Change, and Desperate Measure, Killing Tally, Target Lock 4 times Charm, Redacted. So this thing is dead on arrival unless the 2 redacted perks are good. Yeah, unless 2 redacted perks are good, this is dead on arrival. Now, Peace Bond, it's back. It has Headstone. It has Headstone in column 1. Interesting. Hold on 1 second. I'm actually opening Dim in the other tab right now. I don't think Peace Bond... Yeah, Headstone is a column 2 perk right now. Okay. So Rangefinder... So right now, the role I use as Rangefinder and Headstone. So no longer will Rangefinder and Headstone be gettable on the same weapon. But in exchange for that, in the right column, Headseeker, Desperado, Rhyme Stealer, Desperate Measure, Demolitionist, Kill Clip. I think, Headstone, Rhyme Stealer. I feel like that's going to be a good role right now. Right now, the role I use is Rangefinder and Headstone on it, and I've been using that since, God, Witch Queen, when this thing came out originally. And also Crucible. Joker's Longsword. Yoxer. Void, Heavy, Burst Pulse Rifle. I'm tired of heavy bursts. I'm tired of it. Oh, I'm so tired of heavy bursts, and it's one of those ones that have 12 perks in each column. Oh, I'm so tired of it. I don't care. 1 redacted perk. I don't care. You figure out if it's good. It's Nader. It's a Nader. A Nader Pulse Rifle. Have we gotten a Nader Pulse Rifle? A Nader Foundry Pulse Rifle? I don't think we have. I mean, it's cool. Yeah, no, I don't think we've, yeah, no, I'm looking it up right now on the other screen. We've gotten a couple. Those are the ones that the Nader ones are the ones that originally used to use, like, the OG Pulse Rifle model, but then switched to using, like, the Nightshade. Like Nightshade is a Nader. Nightshade is a Nader type Pulse Rifle, if you catch my drift. All right. General balances, they made changing to paired lobby balancing. I don't know what that means. Reduced boss stock and multiplex from average weight to below average. Why aren't the maps just weighted evenly? Just flip a just roll a die. However many maps there are, like 10. Just roll a D10. Jeez Louise, like, okay, all right. They were competitive. Removed Citadel Clash and multiplex Clash, thank God. I hate multiplex so much. It is probably one of the worst maps in the game. Removed Radiant Cliffs Clash from rotation, and increased weight of Burnout Clash and Dead Cliffs Clash. All right. Now, shutdown. Revives no longer subtract a point from the opposing team. Future updates, and they can't share a lot about what's happening in Frontiers, but they're working on a bunch of things they're looking forward to getting it. They could talk about the special ammo meter, which will be making its return completely rebuilt with significantly more tuning levers and less likelihood of cutting local ad spikes or granting infinite ammo. Yeah, anyway. This update has been huge. I've been talking for 30 minutes. I'm going to edit this down a little bit. I'm going to get this uploaded. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. This is the Heresy Crucible update. We have a big TWID coming tomorrow. Yeah, but I'm very excited. I'm very excited for, at least the future of Trials of Osiris. Hopefully it's going to get more people, including myself, playing the mode more. I want to play more Destiny. This, hopefully, will get me playing more Crucible, making it actually rewarding my time to play Crucible. So, love to see it. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day now.